Hey, Ralph from Ralph's Bricks here, and I just wanted to go over some things now that the Bricklink Apocalypse is over with and Bricklink has come back up and told us everything that was going on over the last 6 days. What you can do now to prepare yourself for the next time Bricklink goes out. And don't say that it won't happen, because look what just happened in the last 6 days. So here are 5 things you can start doing today to prepare for the next one. Number one, and I think this is obvious based on everybody's experience over the last few days, is have an automated backup plan for your inventory. And if you can't find an automated backup plan, put a process in place today to create one manually with Brickstore. So you can create an inventory backup with Brickstore. Just pull down your inventory, save it to a file, put it in a place somewhere, on site somewhere. Other BrickSync, it was the solution that I had, and I had multiple backups every time I've updated the inventory, had multiple backups every time a new order came in, plus it had BSX files of all of the orders that came in, which is number two. Have an offline plan to be able to fulfill your orders. Thankfully, BrickSync had all those orders for me, and I was able to pull down those BSX files that had the remark codes for where all of my product was. And so Saturday morning, I was able to go around and pull the remaining BrickLink orders that I had here and send them out Saturday, and send out manual emails to all those customers who are very thankful that I was able to get those orders out. So I don't know what the solution is here for you guys. For me, it was BrickSync. I don't know what the solution is for you. If it were me and I wasn't using BrickSync, I'd probably, using my programming skills, I'd probably try to figure out how to pull that down every time an order came in. I don't know. Brick Freedom was able to. I heard users were able to use Brick Freedom to still pull their orders. They were not able to pull down their inventory though and do backups there. So have a plan there. That's all I'm saying. Try to figure out a way to get your orders offline in case you can't get to the site. I think number 3 is clear to those people that didn't have a Brick Owl store, but diversify. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. And a lot of people were kicking themselves for not having a Brick Owl store open at the time when BrickLink went down. All of a sudden, knowing they had no income coming in for 6 days, and so I was able to put on a sale on Brick Owl, stand out from the crowd a little bit, and I was able to get enough money to coming in to replace the BrickLink money. So I would, because I had that Brick Owl store, I was able to diversify. Other stores had eBay as well. I chose to close down my eBay store back in May, but I could have easily, if just dragged out for a couple more weeks, I could have easily threw some minifigures up onto the eBay store and started diversifying that way. So there's that. I think number 4 is key here, and not something that you would have thought of, but maybe develop some contingency plans if a platform goes down. So what happens if BrickLink goes down? What would you do? I think that one's an easy one because we have BrickLink. We would just fall back to it. Brick Owls is sort of this thing that we sync our inventory to. But as we saw, BrickLink went down. It was chaos, right? If you didn't have a BrickLink store, if you didn't have any kind of syncing software, you were sort of just sitting there waiting. Hopefully you had the diversification. So what's your plan? What's your plan when that goes down? How will you adjust your processes to adjust to the new situation? How would you fill that income void if that platform went down for good? What if Lego Group kills BrickLink? What would you do? Would you just sell off all of your inventory and that's it? That might be hard because who's going to buy inventory for the lack of a marketplace? So there's lots of things you need to consider when doing this. So try to develop a plan. It might not be perfect, but at least at least you know what to do when something happens. I think on Friday when Bricklink went down and we saw some of the forum posts that mentioned the ransom and the 50,000 euro Bitcoin ransom that was there, I sort of got the impression that this was not going to be back in an hour. It was going to be a multi-day affair. And so I started planning, like, okay, what do I do? So I shut down BrickSync. I had a plan for, I started planning for, okay, when this comes back up, how am I going to bring the store back up quickly? How am I going to get the inventory readjusted? So I had all that planned out pretty much within the first hour. And so that's how I planned. And then the next day, I adjusted my processes because it was painful to pull Brick Owl orders back on the site. And so I wanted to use my order pulling program. So the first thing I did to adjust was I created a portal just for Brick Owl. I also figured out how to pull my Bricklink orders. So I was able to pull those, make those adjustments. The other adjustments I made is understanding my tools and being able to create, upload, and update files for when Bricklink came back online, so that I could, as soon as it came back online, I'll run this update file of all of the parts that I've updated. So change the remark codes, push that out to the site. Here's the upload file. This is all the things that I put away and listed, but was waiting for Bricklink to come back up. Push that out. I was back online maybe within a half an hour because I did do an inventory check. I wanted to make sure that my inventory that I had in the backup matched the inventory that was online. So once I did that, I ran those two files, the update and the upload, and then I was pretty much back online. Oh, and I turned BrickSync back on. So I think number 5 is going to be hard, and I think it did catch a lot of people, but just have an emergency fund if the platform goes down. I know that's hard to say in this economy right now, but put away a week's worth of salary just in case you need to get by. I heard a lot of people, a lot of stores that were suffering because they didn't have income coming in, and money was dwindling. And so having that emergency fund, being able to give yourself a little bit of runway to do steps 1 through, to do step 3 and 4 there of diversifying and creating a plan, so that you could adjust and get income coming in different streams. It might take a little bit of money, so that's why you might need an emergency fund there. So that's the 5 things I have. Have a backup plan for your inventory. Have an offline plan to fulfill your orders. Diversify. Develop a plan for if a platform goes down. Here's another plan you should plan for. What if your internet goes out? How will you fulfill your orders? Because now it's on you. It's not on a platform. And then have an emergency fund, at least a week. How much are you taking in a week? I would set that up, try to build that up and set that aside, so that you could at least have a week runway in case Bricklink goes down again like this for 6 days. So let me know your thoughts. What am I missing? And I'm just glad the site's back up and we're back to normal. So hope you're all doing well, and hope you all survived the apocalypse with us. Well, wait, this isn't the end of the video. There's more. We got to talk about the society. Joining the Brick Separator Society gets you access to secret society videos like how-to videos on how to run your business on BrickLink and Brick Owl and eBay, as well as Ask Ralph videos, and maybe our sales reports. You might see all of our numbers. Join today.